Terry Crews comes in and he's selling what's the other dude? Adam Sandberg? Adam's character that he's gonna get a vasectomy. And another character comes in and he's like, "Oh, my ears are burning. You guys talking about vasectomy? I got snipped. Nothing happens. All you get is a little numb feeling from Chunk the Skunk." And Terry's like, "Not supposed to." And Adam's like, "Chunk the Skunk." So
okay, I gotcha. Yeah,
I
Trunk
really appreciate
the Skunk.
your response.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I had a vasectomy. It was the best thing ever, man.
I bet.
Number one, my ex-wife could not ask me to do anything because I couldn't lift anything. I'm like, fuck yeah, good.
Yeah.
And then number two, ice on my balls. Oh, dude, that felt heavenly. I still do that occasionally.
Really?
Yeah. It's fantastic, man. If you're like on a hot day in Bakersfield, ice on the balls, man. That'll cool you down. It's good. I should make some underwear that just has ice packs in the crotch. Put it on Shark Tank.
Like the lunch pills, the little gel.
Yep.
The freezing gel.
Yep.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Go on Shark Tank. I don't know what I call it. I don't know. Cool nuts.
Frozone.
What? The Frozone.
The Frozone.
The Frozone.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, then that way I can make them into panties too, for women that got that hot crotch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Quester's Jet, Hoof Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is the Mexalorian Mex. What's up?
Yo, what's up, Doc? How's it going?
It's going, dude.
Good. Dope.
I've been feeling like I've been feeling like shit, actually. Like, I don't know what it is, dude. Like, I've had this headache that it's like at the base, like not the base, but like at the base. Yeah, it's at the base of like my skull.
Doc? Oh.
And then had different head. It's at the base of my skull, and then it feels like
the same one, dude. Did you see? No.
But it feels like there's like pressure like in my ears. Like I don't know what the deal is, dude, and it won't go away. So, but I've had trouble sleeping, and I mean, whatever. I mean, getting old, dude, just fucking sucks. Like I've said before, the older you get, like every little ache and pain, you're like, okay, how's my body killing me now? You know?
The older you get, the harder you fall.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah. So, I mean, the harder it is to get up. I think the fall is usually the same, but the getting up part's like the difficult. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I know that the big issue is I just need to change. Like, I need to change what I'm eating, and I need to like get up and move around. But I'm doing the Uber thing. Like, that's how I'm making my money. So I'm just forced to sit, and it just fucking sucks. I don't like that at all. So. Whatever. Hopefully soon I'll get my license. I already finished that phlebotomy stuff, and hopefully I'll get my license and I could get a job within the next couple months. So that would be ideal. But anyways, what have you been up to, man?
Just chilling, selling.
Yeah, how's that going?
Well, the crack's good, but the meth's low.
That's weird. You would think it'd be the other way around here.
Yeah,
have you hit up Oildale?
No, I avoided Oildale ever since I saw the Nazi shirts again come back.
It's not
really
that
wanting to go over there.
It's not that bad, but I will say this. I did go put gas in the car last night, and one of the abandoned buildings behind the gas station had a bunch of swastikas on it and some hate speech. So
And
um,
let's be honest. When you say it's not that bad, you should say it's not that bad anymore. And then, did I
yeah,
ever tell you about that shit?
what the people selling that shit on the
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
you told me, yeah,
KKK swastika hats,
yeah,
shirts. It's
dude,
just
that
like fucking, like they have their own pop-ups about that shit, dude.
yeah, but that was in one of the episodes that we talked about that. But I mean, it
I forget.
I'll say this: I think that really what it is it's a bunch of dumbass
Fucking
like
fashion.
white teenagers that are doing the swastikas and shit, and they think it's funny. And I think
yeah.
that's what the majority of it is. So
Or what if it's like a Buddhist temple and everyone's just getting really confused?
yeah, no, I think the hate speech really is what yeah. And I'm
well,
not about to repeat any of the things that I read.
I forgot you mentioned
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That was a key thing to let me know that it was not a religious site.
It's always a good.
But I do
Future.
hate that the Nazis like ruined
Yeah,
so many
yeah, me
things.
too.
Like, yeah, so many things.
You know what I hate worse is the mustache.
Why, you want to rock that mustache?
I mean, someone should be able to, dude.
Hey, if Michael Jordan couldn't pull it off, nobody's gonna pull it off. So no, it ain't happening. Nobody can name
And
their kid. You can't name your kid Adolf anymore. Although, remember,
I guess
Ben
the
Aff-
Hitler part. That.
yeah, the Hitler part. We did remember at okay, you weren't working there. I think I told you, and I've said this on the podcast before. But when I was working at the pizza place, we hired somebody, and his name was Adolf. And I told the manager, let's not have him anywhere around the oven. And he didn't find it as funny as I did. So
Manager or Adolf?
Adolf barely spoke English. I don't think he knew what I was talking about. So yeah. He was of some sort of it was weird.
Denial.
He was of some sort of like I think South American descent. So yeah. So but you know, I mean the Germans did go to South America after the war, so
Allegedly. Well, yeah.
no, they did. They did. But allegedly, Adolf Hitler was yeah, exactly. But that's a whole different thing. But anyways, yeah. No, but the swastika is a religious symbol. It always has been. So I remember what
I had this dude in high school one day rocking it in his binder.
and
people got pissed.
Yeah.
And so he brought it up, like they brought it up to the teacher, and he had like a whole ass lecture just built and ready for it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know what side you really stand on if you're gonna do the research to defend yourself for that. You know?
Yeah. But
like,
I mean,
like I feel like he's hiding it. He's like, as soon as everyone turns away, he shifts the paper.
yeah, but I don't know. I think that's that symbol. I feel like you know what the Nazis did was they took a bunch of shit and they fucking ruined it, and because they were assholes. And
Science.
yeah, for science, yeah. But you know, we can't really. I don't want to get into that because that's not even the topic for today. So
it's close.
It's close. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, what? Okay,
relative. The way we started it.
Yeah, the way we started it, where we were talking about Oildale. Yes, today's topic, we're talking about the town that we live in, Bakersfield, California. If you aren't familiar with what Bakersfield is or where it is, we will teach you. This is one of the few shows where you might actually learn something. No, but first, I wanted to go ahead and get our socials out there. You can contact
545.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
Social numbers?
Oh no,
Social
not
security?
the social securities. Yeah, no, don't.
Oh.
Yeah, don't give out any more of that. Dox yourself on our fucking podcast. I guess you could.
Like I'd even do the first real portion.
Nobody.
I don't even know my social.
I mean, really, if our listeners wanted to know, you know, Burrito, Rowan, and Art, our 3 listeners, they can go ahead and just
probably seen it before.
they can go ahead and contact us. No, I know that there's more listeners. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
I don't care anymore
You don't care what.
about these damn listeners.
Yeah, you know what? Hey,
This is for myself.
I
You guys
know.
don't even know.
Real quick. Okay, I'm gonna say real quick. Okay, the socials that we have, our social media, it's
Yeah.
Hoofhearted Podcast on Instagram. I am Doc Farted on Instagram. Mex is the _Mexalorian on Instagram. You can call us or text us on our phone number. It is area code 661-379-0020. Yeah, call us, leave a message. We will play it. Speaking of leaving the messages, we did get a comment on which episode was it? I need to see. Hold on here. Oh, here we go. All right. It was on episode 102, Squid Games. And the comment was from the burrito. And the comment was, perfection is the name of the game. Now, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. Because I'm like, what? Yeah, because when we end up recording the podcast and then I edit it, I mean, sometimes it can be like, a week before it actually goes out. So I had no idea. And then, whatever. Anyways, so we were talking about a board game when we were kids. And the game where you have to put those shapes into the board and then it pops up. The name of that game is Perfection. Do you remember talking about that at all?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Thank you, Burrito.
Yes, thank you, Burrito, for that. So
It didn't break me too much not to know, but now I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. See, we're all learning
being
something.
able to ask someone some shit and it gets answered.
Yeah, exactly. It's really nice that a listener reached out and did that. So, but yeah, so you too, you can go ahead and leave comments on our Spotify. You can leave comments on the YouTube. We're on all of those. YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, all that shit. Even iHeartRadio. I don't know who listens to it on there, but you can look for us. Just do
Sirius XM.
Yeah, right. The Hoof Hearted Podcast. That's the best way to find us. And just look for Mex and look for Doc. Look at our mugs in a little cartoonish looking.
And our cocks.
Whatever. Yeah, we don't have those out. We don't have those out in that picture. But anyways, you'll find us. Don't click on the soccer one, because that's not us. Don't click on the one that I think there's like one other hoof-hearted one on YouTube. I think that there's a My Little Pony like channel or something that's called Hoof-Hearted.
We get invited to PonyCon.
PonyCon? Yeah, dude. There you go. Yeah, we'll go. But I'm not dressing up. Fuck that shit.
I will.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You do that. No. Or we could just go as like the front half and the back half of the horse, do that horse costume like that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, but we're not connected. So we're just walking around like, yeah. Like, this shit's hot, dude. Like, fuck this. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's how you can contact us. I wanted to tell you, okay, and I apologize if you're listening. I apologize for not remembering your name, but there was this one woman that I had picked up, and well, actually, I'm sorry. I don't mean to assume your gender, but I'm guessing by the name you go by her. Anyways,
by the name, by the size of your dick.
Yeah, no, but anyways, she was cool, man. Like, and I was talking to her, and she was saying that, oh man, my girlfriend is making me listen to these podcasts, and I don't like all the podcasts, and it wasn't really like, it's not really like her thing necessarily. She is enjoying it. She's getting into it, and I thought that was cool. And I told her, well, I have a podcast, so but her and her girlfriend listened to it and they liked it. So hey, if you're listening, you know who you are, and thank you for listening. And hopefully I'll pick you guys up again and we can chat about all sorts of other podcasts and stuff like that. So it was fun. I mean, that's the cool thing about doing the Uber and the Lyft, man. You get to meet some really cool people. So, and we were talking like TV shows and movies, and yeah, it was a fun ride. So, but anyways, yeah, but that's it. I just wanted to let you know that there are people that are listening, and we thank you all for doing such. Today's topic.
There are people out here.
Yeah, there are people out there. Yeah, in this world. Yeah, and it'd be helpful if you communicated with us, and if you also shared the show. So on Instagram, I'm posting the new episodes, and it would be great if you liked them and if you shared them. That'd be fantastic. So then that way more people can listen. And then that'll help us get better too. So it'd be fantastic. Anyways, today's episode is about the butthole of California, Bakersfield, California. Now I say
like
this
the taint, but okay.
The taint? No, because then that would mean
no, dude. Like it has a funky smell.
Yes.
Doesn't smell completely like shit, but every once in a while, a gust of wind comes in from the fucking farms, and you smell shit.
Okay, well then, if we're the taint, then what's LA?
Horsecock.
I guess.
No, dude. Like it's the bottom half. What do you want from me?
I don't know. I think that we are the butthole.
The feet. It's what it does. It does drive all of California.
What, LA?
I would say.
Yeah, probably. I guess. Yeah. Anyways,
So
we're
make
the
more sense as the feet.
We're the butthole or the taint. Either way, Bakersfield is an okay place. Now, I myself, I am not from Bakersfield originally. I am from what we call the Bay Area, which is the San Francisco Bay, the area around there, which is a pretty big area. And if you're from Sacramento and you say you're from the Bay Area, you're wrong. It's not the Bay Area. You're so far inland that you're nowhere close to the Bay Area. Stop fooling yourself.
Okay.
Anyways,
disfigured motherfuckers.
And I've been,
go on.
Yeah, they're all freaks. I
love it.
I have lived in Bakersfield since 1993. I moved here with my family. My dad was offered a choice in jobs locations, so we could either move to Bakersfield or East LA. And as much as I don't like this place, I would have hated East LA more. I'm pretty sure my sister would have died. I probably would have died too. No offense to people in LA, but at the time, East LA did not have a good reputation. I don't know how it is now. Maybe on fire. I have no idea. But
I was over there yesterday.
Oh, was it? Okay. All right, then. Thank you.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
Jimmy Kimmel's still recording shit.
Okay. All
Hollywood's still strong.
Okay.
It's a bunch of fucking donation shit's going around, but
okay. They put those fires out and decided, hey, you know what? That was fun. Why don't we go ahead and start one in Castaic?
Well, dude, I mean, there was video. Are we gonna talk about this one?
No. What?
There's videos of people just fucking going off on making their own fires, man. So
oh yeah,
it's everywhere.
Yeah, it is everywhere. But we're not talking about starting fires for smart cities. What we're talking about is Bakersfield, which is, I don't think it's that smart of a city. I don't know. I don't have the numbers in front of me.
Average,
maybe. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right here. This is what it says here on the Wikipedia. Bakersfield is a city, and in the county seat of Kern County. So. It covers about 151 square miles. It's near the southern end of the San Joaquin Valley, which is located in the Central Valley region. And also, too, I found out about this not that long ago, but probably a year ago. But this whole valley that we're in, the whole San Joaquin Valley, used to be a giant fucking lake. Did you know that there was a huge lake in the middle of California?
No.
Yeah, huge lake. So you know how over by Hart Park, it's within the hills and shit like that, right? You can go up on the hill and you can start digging and you can find shark teeth.
Yep.
Which is weird because we're so far in, but you find shark teeth. And the reason why is because this was all underwater. So there used to be fucking sharks here where we're at. And I think that Tulare Lake, I think that is the last bit of that massive lake. That's all that's left. We used too much water, basically. So more water than we could than we really needed, I guess. But whatever.
I mean, who's to say we used it all? And then also, once you pee, is it really gone?
We're just transferring it somewhere else.
Just transferring it somewhere else, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about.
That's right. Yeah.
Either drink it up or suck it up and give it to someone else.
The pee?
That's what a toilet's for. Yeah.
I'm not drinking that up, dude.
You could burn it, man.
Okay.
People have been doing it for years.
All right.
Hippies.
Like Bear Grylls. Is that his name? I think that's his name.
I don't know.
Okay. Bakersfield population as of 2020 was 403,455 people, making it the 47th most populous city in the United States and the 9th most populous in California, which is wild. Like, to think that you've got LA and San Francisco, of course, those are huge, but you got Anaheim, like all those like cities there, like down in LA, there's a bunch of them there. And there's a bunch of like cities around San Francisco. You got Oakland, you got,
all this, is this including undocumented?
I don't know. It doesn't say. This is the census, okay? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, right. But it's wild to me that Bakersfield, which, people from LA know of Bakersfield. Not a lot of people really outside of LA know about Bakersfield because, it's just, there's not much here. But
one time when I was a kid, just real fast, we went to Hawaii, and this lady from New York, I don't know where she was originally. She had a wicked accent.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Where are you from?" And I just said Bakersfield, and she looked at me like I'm a fucking idiot, and I was like, "That's all I know, bitch." Like, what do you mean? Where am I from? To talk shit, look at me like that. But go on.
Yeah, no, but it's wild to me that it's the ninth biggest city in California, and 47th most in all of the United States, which is crazy. That there's not even 50 cities that are bigger than Bakersfield, which is weird.
That's just Bakersfield, right? That's not like Kern County.
Yeah, it's just Bakersfield. The Bakersfield Delano Metropolitan Statistical Area, which includes all of Kern County, had a 2020 census population of 909,000, making it the 62nd largest metropolitan area in the United States. Bakersfield is known for agriculture and oil, basically. So if you are coming here and you're wanting a job, with all of the with ICE coming in and taking up all of our farm workers, there'll be some farm jobs available. And then
we say that.
Yeah.
Barely. But then I see this video the other day of a white girl in a farm, or like in a tractor.
Yeah.
And it said that the heater or the AC broke and yada yada, so she had to open the window. And in the comments, I just so badly wanted to put, "You already took their fucking jobs, you bitch, you bitch."
Yeah, I mean, I've known some white people that go out there and they work on the farms.
Oh, dude, I'm just kidding. But I think it's extremely racist to be like, "You're taking our farm workers."
Yeah,
but
I don't.
That's just me. Not literally. Just
the whole taking jobs. The whole taking jobs thing. Like, I don't know, man. That's a whole different episode. But I will say this. Like, I know, like on Reddit, they're talking about people are afraid to go out to work. And I'm like, if they're really afraid to go out to work, then how come there's like some dude cooking tacos right outside his fucking house, right? Like they're not, nobody's afraid. I don't think they're really afraid.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
the tacos are diversion. So once the cops get there, they're going to be distracted and everyone's going to run away.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's not really a thing. So the cops have been trained to avoid smells like that.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Dogs.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I did a ride along a few weeks ago.
Did you? Yeah.
And no.
Yeah, sure. The amount of taco stands we stopped at. Oh my God.
What was that?
The amount of taco stands you stopped at was wild. So anyways, oil and agriculture, that's our big thing here. And yeah, pretty much that's it. As far as like the history of Bakersfield goes, I mean, it's kind of interesting, kind of boring, but I will say this: Bakersfield is fucking hot. During the summertime, it can get up to 115. But it's a dry heat. So apparently that's an okay thing. I know where it's humid, that fucking sucks. Humidity sucks. Dry heat also sucks. 115, that's what we get. During the summertime, it's usually going to last. Well, actually, the heat is going to last from what?
No, I was going to say, because I've had one day, I know you've probably experienced it too, but out of my whole life in Bakersfield, you're right, it's dry as fuck.
Yeah.
Hot as fuck, excuse me, mac and cheese. So my whole life, it's been hot, dude.
Yeah.
But there was one time a while back, it rained.
Uh-huh.
And then like the clouds dispersed real quick right after, and it was hot as fuck right after.
Yeah.
And you could just feel the swampiness
of
it.
Yeah.
And I don't want that ever again.
No. Humidity sucks. I will say it is better to take the dry heat.
It's been humid here, dude.
Yeah, every once in a while.
But that was a different level.
Yeah.
That was because I've never experienced it to where it was like, yeah, it's been humid, but it's like a wet, just damp. But that shit was fucking mucky.
Yeah,
I
saw.
I'm just remembering it.
I have family members. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're getting wet. I have family members in Arkansas, and the humidity there is no joke, dude. As soon as I opened up the door to the car, instantly sweating. Yeah, so it sucks. But the heat in Bakersfield will last from like the end of May up until actually up until the end of October, and then all of a sudden it just gets cold. So we have no fall here. Fall lasts for about 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks in November. That's when all the leaves change colors and then they all fall. And then winter goes from like December until the end of January, and winter can get cold. In fact, it gets cold enough to where it could snow, and it has snowed here before. I remember. Do you remember when it snowed here?
In like 97, 98.
No, it was 90. I think it was 99 or 90.
Is it on Wikipedia? It's got to be like a historical event.
I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Hey, man, if it snowed in Vegas too, so, but it snowed here and it was great, and the whole town shut down.
I've heard Vegas gets cold though.
Yeah, it can, and that's just how deserts are, man.
I lived in Bakersfield. I did barely, dude. I could go outside naked right now and just get a charge. Not even get nipply.
Yeah, I don't even know what the temperature is right now. I'm checking. That can't be right. Okay. All right. Well, apparently the weather right now, the temperature right now is 50 degrees. Doesn't feel like that because there's no breeze, but anyways. But yeah, it's hot here, man. It's hot here. It's hot here most of the time, and it sucks, and I hate that. I hate it a lot. But it doesn't rain here much. It's dry. And when it rains, the whole fucking city, like, they lose their shit. They don't know what to fucking do.
Well, they don't know how to drive.
They don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive. Yeah, I know. In the first place, they don't know how to drive.
So
Yeah.
He gets all fucked up.
Yeah.
Get all discombobulated.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But there are some things that Bakersfield's known for. Most recently, I would say Korn. The band Korn is from here. They
I don't know if I'd say recently.
That's the most recent thing. You tell me what else that's recent that people are like, oh yeah. There's some athletes that are playing right now. The quarterback for the
the Cars.
What Cars?
No, the Cars. Sorry, I just don't know their names. Derek or
Derek and David Carr. Yeah, and Derek Carr is playing somewhere. I don't know where the fuck
Dude,
he's
when
at.
I worked at Rusty's, I delivered to him. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah, I delivered to
Wife's
him
hot
too.
as fuck. House is huge.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
You know what the greatest thing is though? Good tippers.
He listens to this podcast. I'm dead.
Shit. Yeah, right. Nah, no.
You're fucking hilarious.
No, but they're great. The Carr family are great tippers. So I'm just letting you guys know.
Oh yeah.
They're good people.
Oh, yeah.
They're good people.
And helpers.
Yes.
Dude, I think the biggest party I had for them was like 20 something pizzas.
Yeah. And they helped.
And they had the football team of kids pull up and like, hey, everyone help. It's like, fuck yeah,
Dude.
everyone help. Cause your shit.
Super cool people. They're cool people.
Where's that $50 tip, guys? Love you guys.
They're cool people. But
call back next week.
And this is also for other Bakersfield people. The Haddads, they suck. Don't get a Dodge. Don't go to Haddad Dodge. The service there sucks. And then the owners suck. The Haddad family, don't like them. Terrible tippers. And they always answer the door with fucking attitude. Like, dude, I just brought you a pizza. Like, be happy. Right? Anyways.
Wait. At their house or at like the Dodge?
No,
place?
their house. Their actual house. I went to their house and then the guy like slammed the door in my face on multiple occasions. This wasn't like having a bad day kind of thing. This is just his demeanor.
Having a bad life.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anyways, they never tipped and they were always like rude. I'm like, yeah. So Haddad, suck a dick. Anyways, not a sponsor, but you could be.
Well.
No, fuck them. I'm no, don't like them. Anyways, yeah. So there are some athletes here. The current quarterback for Green Bay, he's a Bakersfield native. Let's see. Corbin Burns. He is he's a pitcher in the major leagues, and he's playing in Arizona this year. He's from Bakersfield. So we have some, I'm sure there's some actors. I don't fucking know who they are. You can look it up. But one of the things that Bakersfield was known for in the past was the Bakersfield Sound. Now, you don't know anything about the Bakersfield Sound, right?
No.
Okay, so the Bakersfield Sound is basically Buck Owens and, Merle Haggard and Waylon Jennings and like all these guys that were in the country scene. They were here in Bakersfield and they came up with this like kind of rock and roll honky tonk type of sound. And it was kind of, I mean, there was some Mexican influence as well, but the Bakersfield Sound was a different sound in country music. So it was well known. And Bakersfield's always kind of been a country type town. I mean, you've got agriculture, you've got oil. That's kind of what it is here. I hate country music. Oh, I hate modern country music. Old country music.
I hate you too.
Old country music
stuff,
is okay. I dig it, but like the modern country music is just pop music with a slight twang, and I think it's garbage. But I think most modern music is garbage. But yeah. Trying to see here. Yeah, Buck Owens. Buck Owens has the Crystal Palace. At least he did before he died. And it's a cool place, but I don't know if I don't really. It's a place where you can eat and watch a show, and I don't think that's good for every show. You know what I mean? Like if there's just like a house band or something like that, okay, yeah, cool. Go ahead and have your steak and listen to the Buckaroos. But it's just weird when somebody, if Garth Brooks comes in and you're eating a steak and you're like, yeah, Thunder Rolls, brother, like it's just weird. It's a weird thing. So, but there is a statue of Garth Brooks and other country legends there at the Crystal Palace. Merle Haggard was such a big deal. They changed the name of one of the streets to Merle Haggard.
Yeah, but it's like the first one coming in from the north, so it's not really.
Yeah, and I say we could go ahead and talk about that. Like North Bakersfield. That's what are you talking about, man? Ain't that bad? North Bakersfield has a place called Oildale, and it's interesting, man. The 08. So it's interesting. I've lived here now in Oildale for almost 2 years, and I love it. I mean, if you are a people watcher, it's fantastic because there are people walking around all the time. People at the bus stop just lighting up their crack pipe, smoking meth, doing whatever. It's fantastic. No fucks given. So many people, no fucks given. It's like, it's just weird. And then so many people walk on this part of town. I was living over in the Southwest and nobody walked. Everybody was driving. Nobody was riding bikes. People are riding bikes all the time over here. And a lot of them have like they have motors on them.
Falling off.
They have motors on them, and you just hear their little bike like going through the neighborhood. I've seen dudes on a crotch rocket. And do you know what a crotch rocket is?
Just the
tiniest fucking motorcycle that you could think of. It has an engine,
like
and it's
the old kid toy one.
Yeah, it's just so small that you really should not be riding it. And this motherfucker's riding it down Chester.
No,
like
they're getting into the southwest areas too.
Are they? Yeah. Well, times are changing. Times are rough. But yeah. So they're riding those little crotch rockets down North Chester. I've seen. What are those called? You know when the really fat people are in Walmart and they can't walk, so they're in those little motorized scooter things. You know what I'm talking about?
They're just called scooters.
I don't know what. There's a name for it. Like old people have them too. I don't know. Like there's a name for it. But anyways, I've seen a lady. She was in the fast lane, turning left, like she was going into the left-hand turn lane, so she could go to Wendy's. She was on one of those fucking things. Like just on this. The people on this side of town do not give a shit about cars. They think if they've got wheels, they are a car. It's so fucking wild.
Share the road, motherfucker.
Yeah. I saw one guy. He had no windshield on his car. So his dog is just like just staring out the front, and then wagging his tail, like panting, and then it was just so funny to me. I'm like, that car is barely put together. I have seen people like, just at the bus stop, just lighting up, like they don't give a shit. Oildale's wild, man. And I think
You remember when my bad.
No, I was just gonna say, I think every town or every city has that part of town, and I think it's fun. But go ahead, you were gonna say.
You remember the FYE where that store used to be?
Yeah.
When I was collecting Funkos,
Mm-hmm.
like heavy, and I'd go there often, release day and shit. I'd pull up, and there'd be homeless like all the time, just chilling.
Yeah.
None of them would do anything. But one time I pulled up, and the 3 were just lined up, just out of a fucking water bottle. And all I could see is like the head of the fucking pipe that would be like a crack pipe.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't think I like this place anymore.
Yeah. Now it's a Panda Express.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's what they needed.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, that parking lot sucks ass. And it has a drive-through. I don't know. That's crazy to me. That's a dumb spot.
Really
Yeah.
that's not really a spot to be sitting at anyways.
No. But speaking of homeless, we can move on to something else. And we have a lot of homeless people here. Thank you, LA.
We love it.
Yeah. LA and the Bay, I think they sent all their homeless people here. I mean, there's one for sure you can get you're not going to freeze to death, most likely. I mean, during the winter it's pretty rough, but it's never that bad. Like, it does get down into the low 30s, but no, you're okay. Just put some more boxes on you and you're okay. So, but I mean, every once in a while, yeah, you'll hear about a homeless person that's passed away or whatever, but we don't really talk about it that much. But there's a ton of them. They're all over the place, and they all came over here from LA because they got kicked out, and San Francisco because they got kicked out. There's still plenty of them there, but a lot of them have moved here. No. But I know before I said that really the only people that know about Bakersfield are people from LA, and there are a ton of people moving here from LA. Like, I know I was saying that the population right now is at 409,000, right? Something like that, 403,000. And I'm pretty sure, and I've talked to some real estate people that I've picked up in my car, and they are all thinking that within the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be at over 1 million people here in Bakersfield. And it makes sense. I mean, a lot of people in LA, it's so expensive. You can sell your home there, and you can buy a big ass house here in Bakersfield. And then these people are commuting from Bakersfield to LA, which is wild to me.
Because it's still probably cheaper to just like rent a hotel room for the week or some shit.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're working in LA, typically.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, people are just, I mean, I guess if you don't want to make that drive, but from Bakersfield to LA, it's a 2-hour drive.
Well, it's also if you're going there to work every day, it's like $150 car gas bill every other day.
Yeah, but it's still cheaper to live here.
No. I just mean for the hotel, it's probably just as cheap.
Oh yeah, I guess what you're saying.
Gas, car usage.
Yeah. And some people do that. Yeah, factors. Some people do that, but I mean, they are supposed to.
I knew a few doctors that they actually had a house over there. So I mean, now that's better.
Yeah.
House here, house over there too.
I guess, yeah, if you could afford it, yeah.
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 Fuckers.
I don't see how Bakersfield is your vacation home. That seems weird, but I guess some people want to do it.
The doctor I knew, he was mainly specialized in like asthma.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. He came here for work.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. That's one of the things. Bakersfield, one of the things that it's known for is air quality, and it has the worst in the country. It is, if it's not the worst, it is in the top 3 worst air quality in the country. And the reason why is because of, you've got agriculture. So you've got the cows, you've got all the pesticides, you've got all the fucking dirt because there is no rain. And then you have all the pollution. So what happens is all of the smog and the air and the pollution from San Francisco and Fresno and all that, it all comes down. It comes down the San Joaquin Valley, and then right there at the butthole, right there at the bottom. That's why I say we're the butthole, not the taint. It just gets stuck right here in Bakersfield. The air quality here is so terrible, and it does get windy.
I'm saying, man, the wind brings it to the taint and it makes it smell worse.
Yeah. But
you never just like scratched at it and then been like, it's not too bad. And then you have a good fart, the air, and then you scratch again and it smells like a fart.
First of all, if you scratch your taint and you can smell it just from scratching, take a shower. Like that's
what I'm saying. If it doesn't smell bad. It was like, I did just take a shower. God damn, it smelled fresh.
Fresh. Oh. Jesus. Oh, scratch my taint. Oh, Irish Spring. That's nice.
Yeah.
Little leprechaun pops out. What are you doing there?
Dr. Squatch.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the air quality here is terrible, and everybody has asthma. And I have said this to my wife, and I think it's true. I think that this town is trying to kill us, and I do really think, like,
Stephen
but
King novel.
yeah, just the smog instead of the fog. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I talk a lot of shit about this place, and I want to move. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of Bakersfield, but there are some things that are good. And I know that there's like I think the music scene's not that bad. Like as far as like arts and entertainment goes, there's a lot of decent like local bands. The good thing is they can be here and they can, start to gain momentum, and then they could go to LA. And that's what Korn did, you know. And a lot of other like musicians have done the same. There's plenty of bands that have stopped here too that have been popular. Weezer stopped here at Jerry's. Like a lot of bands know of Jerry's Pizza. It's a
It's
a big
famous.
venue. Yeah, it's a
very
big
famous,
venue.
actually.
Yeah.
I've had like back when I was playing like for a hardcore band, I played for a few of my favorites opening up, and there was one time this band got fucking pissed because I mean we weren't at that venue, Jerry's, but
Mhm.
they were still like, you guys are famous for corn, you guys are famous for Jerry's Pizza. Where the fuck's your energy? Like he was getting heated because there's no one like really into, I don't know, the vibe right then. Maybe it
Yeah.
was just them. I like
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
but I don't think they've ever come back. And there's been a few other bands that are just like, nah, fuck this place because
Yeah.
it doesn't stand up to past or stories, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of like over it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the downside. Like, because I used to perform, man. I used to perform on stage. I'd put pasties on and tuck my dick in my legs. No, I used to do
Well, yeah, me too.
sketch comedy.
That's how I play
And
drums.
nice.
It's the only way I can't play.
Yeah. I used to do sketch comedy, and we had our fans, but really, there hasn't been enough support for the arts,
Mhm. It's
creativity.
all only online.
Yeah.
I mean, not for our podcast, but
No,
for
that's
for
true.
like sketch comedy and shit. Once it gets picked up online, like dude, Tim Robinson, his sketches on I Think You Should Leave are fucking hilarious.
Oh, they're great.
And
Yeah.
then have you watched Detroiters?
Yeah, I just finished watching that the other day.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking
It's hilarious.
phenomenal
Yeah.
too. It makes me want more.
I know,
And I don't think it's not.
and they never
And
will.
it's just like, fuck, I want
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Keep going. Because
Yeah.
I saw a clip. I started watching the first season and I saw a clip of the last episode.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no way. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now I kind of don't want to watch it because I feel like it's going to end like that. And I watched it, and obviously, you know how it ends. And it just ends with like, oh, we could keep going. And then, nope.
Nope.
It's like,
No more.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. But
No, don't do that to me.
yeah, but I mean, Bakersfield, we had First Fridays, which has art, and there's plenty of artists, man. There's a lot of tattoo shops. I mean, there's things downtown. Bakersfield has always been, as long as I've been here, it's always had this small town feel, and it's always had a very like country conservative type feel to it. And in the time that I've been here, it's slowly starting to get a little more into the middle. So you've got your, a little more progressive and still conservative. It is a town that is turning into a city. And right now, that's what we are experiencing. We are experiencing the growing pains of a town turning into a city. More and more people are moving from LA to Bakersfield. We are starting to see more restaurants that are, I guess you could consider them kind of bougie or fancy For Bakersfield, it definitely is. Things that aren't just Mexican food or fucking chicken places, right? Like it seems like
I like
everything.
Canes. Shut up.
Yeah, okay. Still, most places, like for a while there, like a couple years ago, it's like every time you'd see a restaurant opening up, you're like, okay, I bet you anything it's chicken. Yeah, because everybody was
Yeah.
doing the chicken place. It's weird
'Cause
though.
everyone else can make the world's most famous fried chicken,
Yeah,
chicken bake.
I think
Chicken
it's weird.
breast.
I think it's weird that as many
breasted
people as
chicken.
we have, we still only have one Olive Garden, which is weird to me. Like I figure that
I don't
there'd
know,
be
man. I
an
think that's all
Olive,
we need.
but you think there'd be one over on the east side, right? East side people want to have some Olive Garden. They want to be treated like family, right? If anybody needs it, it'd be the people that don't have family, right? That's where the Olive
yeah, you're
Garden needs
right.
to go. I
I
still
don't know
think
what the fuck you're supposed to say right
I
there
still
with that,
think
but all right.
I still think I'm saying that they don't have families because there's a lot of them that are locked up. But anyways,
Still not really
also,
good
yeah,
implications, but okay.
I also think that they need to open up a White Castle over here in Oildale. I think White Castle would fucking kill in Oildale. Just saying. I mean,
Yeah,
you
probably.
see these crackheads like going up to a White Castle and pulling out with like a fucking suitcase, a suitcase of fucking French fries, dude. That's White Castle, man. I'm telling you. Anyways, but Bakersfield is growing. It is changing. I think one of the good things about Bakersfield is its location. When people ask, like, because and location is important, right? And people will ask, like, hey, what's good to do in Bakersfield? I pick up all sorts of people from out of town, or they just moved here, and they're like, what's the great thing to do in Bakersfield? And I tell them, leave. That's the best thing in Bakersfield is leave.
Run
and
far away.
And I know it, when I say that, it's kind of, I'm trying to be funny, and I try a lot, and I don't succeed. But the location, like I said, is good. You are 2 hours away from LA. You're not that far from Magic Mountain. You're not that far from Disneyland. You're not that far from the beach. You could go to the beach, be there in 3 hours or less, depending on how you drive and what beach you're going to. You could go to Vegas. That's a 5-hour drive. You could go to San Francisco. That's a 5-hour drive. You could go to Yosemite. That's, I don't know. That's, I think, about 5 hours. But all of these places. So you can go out to the Sequoias, all these places. And, they're so close. Fresno can't say that. Fresno's a shitty place, just like Bakersfield is. Fresno is not much different. They're big, right?
Yeah,
They're big.
But they got more money.
They suck, man. Fresno sucks.
That's why I like selling.
Yeah, Fresno. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think Fresno sucks. It's just as hot. It's the same. It's basically the same kind of city as this. And hopefully.
We do not share the same views. I love Fresno.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying the times that I've been there, I'm not a huge fan. But yeah, I think Fresno is like what Bakersfield might become. And I feel like Bakersfield really needs to not become Fresno. Like it should not become Fresno South. Bakersfield needs to make it its own place. It needs to set its own path and become more, I don't know, become better. Like try to really like focus on like cultural stuff and things that are more appealing to the youth. Because that's a lot of stuff that, and I'm sure a lot of times the younger people are always like, "There's nothing to do here." And when I talk to younger people who are from LA,
younger people are boring.
What?
Younger people are boring.
Well, I agree, but the younger people from LA, they're like, "There's nothing to do here." I'm like, "Well, I don't know what you want to fucking do, but really, there's not. I mean, there's not a ton, I guess, but there's parks. You could go hiking. You could go riding a bike." We only have like one true bowling alley. We only have one place for like miniature golf, and I don't know what youth do, to be honest with you. I just like
Drugs.
to stay. Yeah, pretty much. I think so. Yeah, but there are a ton of bars though. There's plenty of bars here in town.
One of the sales I do every year, the announcer always goes, "All right, guys, remember Sunday is gonna be slow at start. As many as churches as Kern County has, we are
Yeah,
known to have the most. We
we
have the
don't,
same
but
amount as
yeah,
bars,
yeah,
so
yeah,
just get ready for drunk people too."
yeah. I looked it up. We actually don't have the most, but
Really?
I know, yeah,
He
most
needs to
per
change his
capita.
facts, a little cocksucker.
Yeah, but there are a lot of
We'll tell him.
churches. There's a lot of churches, and this is like I said before, it's a conservative place.
Yeah.
It always has been, and it still kind of is. It's changing though, so I mean, I don't know. I don't I don't love this town, but it's okay. If I'm gonna pick,
Sight.
yeah, it's all right. If I'm gonna pick a place in California to live, it wouldn't be here, but 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 I'm here and I'm okay with it until I can move. As soon as I can move, I'm out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I just can't afford to live in California anymore anyways. It's ridiculous. They're talking about, this, they say that this place is affordable, but it's not, man. Like rent is ridiculous and I don't know where the jobs are at. But I mean, we are getting we got the Amazon places, so I'm sure we're going to have more warehouses cuz again, location, location, location. And then we've got that casino opening up that's not too far from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hella more people winning money and making bars now, right?
yeah,
What
yeah.
we were talking about earlier or some
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. That guy that won money and decided to open up a sports bar slash uh hair salon, which I still think that's a weird combination.
It that very much is. Up
Yeah.
until, because I did not know it was a sports bar or hair salon.
Yeah, originally it was, and then they changed it to be
It's
riders.
so pissed off I get some hair in my beer.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Well,
It's separated, but still, I don't think it was
oh, okay.
separated by much. But when that
Yeah,
happened,
exactly.
when they did that, when they were saying that, I'm like, that's a weird combination, And then I started trying to think, I'm like, what are some other like weird combinations? But then I came up with this one idea. I actually think it would make a lot of money. Basically, it's like a strip club car wash. So, you know how
Go on.
you yeah, exactly. You know how you go through the car wash, you just like it goes on the rails and then just goes through and stuff. I was thinking that you basically would have it would be naked women washing your car as it went through. And that'd be
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, that'd be it. Strip club car wash. So they don't even have to be naked, actually. They could just, wet t-shirt, that kind of thing. Yeah. And then
Or
huh?
or
Or what?
costumes.
What?
Costumes.
Costumes? Oh.
Yeah.
What kind
So
of
not even like it's, I was gonna say not sexy ones, just like full on like nurse, like regular nurse,
Okay.
or nun, or Godzilla, or like King Kong type shit. Like nothing sexy at all. That's it. I
Okay,
just
well,
want to have fun.
then we don't even need to it's not a strip club car wash anymore. It's just
Well, they could strip.
a
It's just
fundraiser.
there's a lot to get through.
uh yeah, I don't know, man. I just thought that the bar slash sports bar slash beauty salon was a weird combo.
Oh yeah, that very much is.
Yeah.
I don't like
Anyways.
that. I like our ideas though.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Those are pretty clever.
Yeah. some somebody dressed up as a T-Rex, those inflatable T-Rexes washing your car. I think that's pretty hilarious. So.
You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yeah. That one, they can't reach the top of the car because just the short arms. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe what if we started like a coffee shop, but it's ran by nothing but midgets. I think that'd be fucking fantastic.
What do you call it?
Oz Coffee.
Oz?
Oz Coffee. Yeah, OZ.
Why?
To the Munchkins from the Munchkin man from the.
Yeah, but he wasn't a Munchkin.
Who wasn't a Munchkin?
Oz.
No, but they were in Oz. That was
Yeah,
what the
but
whole
it has
place
to be
was.
funny
the-
on them.
The whole place. Okay, Munchkin Land. I'm not gonna call it Munchkin Land Coffee. I think if it,
No,
Oz Coffee would be
uh,
better.
The Munchkin coffee Munchkins.
No, I don't know. I just think I
Um,
think more little people need to have more jobs, and I think that it would be great to see just a whole cafe of that.
I think we need more little people reality TV shows. So
They already got that.
How many though? We need more. I want to see American Ninja Warrior.
Oh
Little
my
People
God,
Edition.
yes. Yeah, dude. That'd be great. You know it'd be great though?
I want to see Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Little People Edition. So it's just little people making little homes.
It's a crossover of Tiny House, this Tiny House. What?
Oh God damn it.
I want to see like a TV show. Remember there was a TV show called Top Shot? I think it was called Top Shot. No, not Top Shot. There was one, it was a miniature golf one. They need to have like miniature golf, miniature people. Tons of fun. That's what they need to do. That's the tagline for the show.
Little mini golf.
Yeah,
Tons of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, miniature golf,
Miniature amounts of fun.
miniature golf, miniature people.
What?
Lots of
Just
fun.
Become a rip on little people.
No, just giant fun. Giant fun.
We're talking about Bakersfield.
Yeah, I know. We strayed, but I thought it was funny. So,
It was.
yeah. Anyways, I think on that note though, and we're at an hour, so yeah. I think on that note we should go ahead and play the horns, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm playing the horns. You got anything like last words or anything?
I'm feeling a little numb from the trunk the skunk. So.
The what?
The what?
The trunk the skunk?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?